Tēnā koutou katoa, no mai hoki mai. Welcome to this reading, or welcome back to the channel if you have been tuning in. This is going to be a tarot reading focusing on your past lives. So if you have stumbled across this message, take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else in the community. Don't try and make it fit, okay? So this reading is specifically going to be tapping into what you're cleaning up from your past lives. What is ending from your past lives? What karma has been served, right? What relationships are ending for past lives. So you could have or are experiencing some relationships ending. Relationships. I feel like relationships that meant quite a lot to you, okay, over the last 2 or so years, you have been really being guided to end them, okay? So what are you cleaning up from past lives? I feel like there's been a lot of heart expansion. You've come into a lot of realizations. I'm seeing a cord connected to your heart and your crown. So there's been a lot of fifth dimensional expansions and evolution, which makes sense because it is past lives. Because of the way that colonization has happened throughout the world, and a lot of the spiritual practices were lawed out. They put laws into place for people of the land, witches, warlocks, wizards, healers, shamans, you know, those who spoke into the unseen realms. I feel like you're coming in to also clean that up. That is also why you've had a huge heart and crown expansion, okay? So with the 3 of Swords, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse, I feel like this has been a huge up-leveling in energy, but in terms of your human, this has been quite a travesty to work through. I feel like you're cleaning up a lot of lack because of the aces being in reverse. You're cleaning up a lot of duality as well, coming into the understanding of what wholeness is. So with this Page of Wands here, it has been a part of your destiny within this lifetime to come into some type of thriving. So what about this Page of Wands? Yeah, we got the Sun. And Justice in reverse. With Judgment in reverse. I feel like with your past lives, you're cleaning up a lot of dense energy in past lives where you were at a disadvantage. So this is going back to a lot of that poverty. I feel like you have had many different lives where you were servants or maids or butlers. You were the home help. You could have been, or you are a descendant from like slavery. I'm seeing ancestors on a ship. So you could have been transported to a different country. Africa more specifically, I'm hearing. But it did happen in micro versions of that. Even in Aotearoa, there were slaves. So I'm seeing that there is, I just heard shanty, so this is like pirates, voyagers, travelers. There has been a lot of descent, and there is this cleaning up within your lineage, within you being chosen to, you know, bring light back, bring healing. The sun. So there is this sense of freedom. I'm feeling day by day you're getting stronger into your gifts when you are disconnecting yourself from all of these past connections. Something very important that I feel is coming in is that taking note of how people also leave your life as you disconnect from certain situations, particularly in the workforce. I'm feeling like someone's considering leaving their job, their 9-to-5 job. There's hesitancy because of the security of money. And I feel like this is actually what this energy here is bringing. I feel like someone at your work is very closely drawn to you through contracts, through past life. Contracts, connections, and there is a lot of like financial connection into this contract that I'm picking up. So this could be your boss. I'm picking up male, whether that is in this lifetime or the previous lifetimes, but I feel like over the course of like the last 1,000 years, you've actually been incarnating with this same human. This year that we're in, I'm currently reading in 2025, but if you're seeing this, whenever you come across it, it is a timeless reading. So you could be before or after this message, but this lifetime, you've come here to thrive. You've come here to begin a new focus for your whānau, and start new contracts and new connections, okay? What else can you tell me about this connection, Spirit, for the collective? Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Yeah. So a big lesson that you've come to learn in this reality, in this timeline, of your soul incarnating back to clear these past lives, is to bring balance back in, I'm hearing, because I do feel like the gifts that were suppressed in your lineage, that were taken away, you as a healer, as a practitioner, as a seer, a goddess, a priestess, high priestess, you could be a tarot reader yourself, you could work with sound, you could work with energy, with your hands. You've come to bring that back. I feel like you've also come to bring back romance in this connection, of your connection to life. I feel like your boss in past lives, you could have also been wife and husband, but there's always been that like abuse dynamic. So I see you letting go of a lot. I see you releasing yourself from past life emotions through your nervous system, okay? So you could be really drawn to the nervous system at this time, learning about the nervous system. I'm hearing it's actually going to benefit you in your business, in your spiritual business. Not just learning about it on paper, but unlocking your nervous system within yourself. So actually allowing yourself to go the full way and leaning into your body beyond fear, okay? I feel like this is also what you're cleaning up with that past life. connection at work. This isn't just about taking things for face value. I'm really hearing when you cut your cords to your job, when you leave your job, the energy is set, like that's, and you step into your business, into your self-employed business, that is like the karma coming back. Like that's how you repay your debt. Because in many, many different lives, in other lives, you never got that opportunity to do that. And this day and age, and where you are now, that is your justice and your judgment coming in for yourself. When you accomplish that, you have a new offering coming through that is going to bring balance. We've got the Ace of Wands here, beautiful, which I feel is deeply connected to your heart space. So you moving through these past lives is an instant activation of your heart space. Don't be afraid to leave. Don't be afraid to let go. Don't be afraid to trust the things that you can't see. I feel like your human is really finding it hard to sort of correlate what's happening because you're so connected to energy, to Wairua. And I feel like this is it's really going to challenge you to open your heart. And to not go back again. They might come in with an offer. Honestly, I would not even be surprised with this energy. It feels very malicious. It feels very thirsty, like a vampire. I feel like that also just goes back to how long this connection has been open for, this connection in past lives and all these incarnations. So let's get the whys. Like, why, where, how is this energy? Copycat, can't copy no more. So there is this just like, I feel like it's just the repetition of energy, and you're learning how to end that cycle, which will ripple through the rest of your incarnation here on earth, because this is a huge lesson for you to learn. No matter what, it all works out in the end. You need to self-care more to protect yourself. So your human being could really, really, really do with some self-care at this time. Separating yourself from work, doing things that don't evolve around work, having fun. Yeah. I'm also getting this sense of just like trusting the process, trusting the ideas that come to you, not really necessarily worrying about the hows, but just keeping yourself in a space of happiness and flow. I forgive you. I forgive you in all lifetimes, on all timelines. I forgive you for us. I forgive you because I deserve to be free. That actually makes me want to cry. That is so beautiful. So this past life healing, okay, we may have some heavy energies, we may have all of that, but rest assured that everything is to be settled in love, to be settled in the light, okay? I feel like the last lesson that these past life energies that you are tidying up is that you can forgive and you will forgive on all timelines, and you will forgive in all lifetimes, and it will end with you. And what you are going to learn about this goddess is about the duality. It's teaching you duality. It's teaching you light, and it's teaching you dark. I also feel rage, like this huge rage energy that is inviting you deep into your dark energies, but it is also showing you the duality of wholeness, the separation, you know. And rage is such a potent energy that can help you get out of your situation because it's so passionate. It's fury, right? It has that pressure. And delegating your rage, not at people to bring harm, but to propel you out of a sticky situation in order to get yourself into this place of forgiveness, is a huge lesson for you, okay? So that's all that I have for you today. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you are wanting to learn more about tarot, learn more about yourself, and join this beautiful community. I also have other readings for you to watch available on my channel. I love you, and I will see you in the next video.